When I do presentations on character skinning or animation, one of the question or actually it's a suggestion that people make about 3ds Max, and it's a suggestion that it's already in the software and you can use it whenever you want. So it's the ability to orbit around a selected vertex when you're doing skinning. And a lot of people request this feature to me, and it's like it's in there. So I'll show you how to access this, how you can orbit around the selected vertex in the skinning mode. So if I grab the cylinder here, you see I've created a couple of bones object there. The skin modifier is not applied, so I'm going to go and apply the skin modifier to the cylinder, and I'm going to add all of the bones here. Whoops. And I'm going to add all of the bones here, grab all of them, and add them to the modifier here. So if I go and edit envelope and I allow myself to select a vertex, I'm going to go here, and what I want to do now is I want to orbit around that vertex. And as you can see, it doesn't orbit around like so now. Even if I'm I'm orbiting around the sub-selection mode. So if I try to, it doesn't orbit around it. If I grab a couple of them, again, same thing. It doesn't orbit exactly around those selected vertices. So if I wanted to go and grab this one vertex and orbit around it, especially when I'm very close to that vertex, and if I start to orbit around, you see that's going all over the place. So you select the vertex, and here where it says use pivot point center, just go and say use selection. Now that it's selection, if I orbit around, you see that it stays right there on the screen, and I can orbit around it without having to try to figure out where I'm going. So just go again. I'm going to go grab a couple of vertices here, or if I grab this, I'm going to orbit around, grab this one, and as you can see, when this is on, when it's use selection center, you see that the selected vertex stays pinned on the screen. So that's the trick, how to orbit in skinning when you're doing skinning, how to orbit around the selected vertex.